Okay guys, it's me Imad. So today in this video tutorial we will learn about how to introduce a noise within any sort of signal within the Scilab. So how we can do that? First of all, we have to plot a regular signal. So first you need to open your Scilab, and in the console first we have to declare a variable, that is a. So we have declared a variable, and why we have declared it out? Because we want to store certain data in it. The data must be in the form of a matrix. So here we write 0 colon 0.1 colon 99. So now what is this? It starts from 0 and ends at 99, and each value has a difference of 0.1. So there are about 991 values in it. Again, it starts from 0, ends at 99, and spacing between each point is 0.1. So its length is 991. Okay, so this is our variable a size. Now we write sig. Sig is also a variable. You can write any other name. It is saying sine of a. Now what is meant by this? Sine function will actually performs or take sine of all the values that lies within this variable a, and then it will give it to the sig variable. So now again press enter, and we got this thing. Okay, so now this is our signal value. Now we will go and we will write plot sig. So this is our signal. A lot of values are in it, and it is a little bit smooth. You can see it out. So this is our signal. After this has been done, we will go for the noise. Now signal has been generated, and we are going towards our noise generation. So for noise, we write noise is equal to 0.5. 0.5 multiplied by rand 1, 991. Now what is this? Okay, now first there is a rand function, and in the parameter brackets we have written 1, 991, means that our rand will actually takes value from 1 and goes up to 991. And why we have written this out? Because in our original signal there are 991 values, so in our random signal or noise, it must be of same length, that is 991 values. So here rand function will actually generate random data for all these values, and then multiply it with the 0.5. And why we have written 0.5? Because we have to lower the what's called as the amplitude or magnitude of the noise signal, because noise magnitude is always less than the original signal. This is just like a hum, just like you can hear the hum in the radio or like this. And after all this has been done, all the data that has been created with all this equation, then all will be given to the noise signal. So whenever we will press this, so we got all the values. Now we will go and we write noisy sig, noisy underscore sig, means that how we can create a noisy signal. Again, this is just a variable. You are not supposed to worry about it. You can write any other name of your own choice here. So this is noisy underscore sig, and here we write sig plus noise, sig plus noise. So whenever we will press enter, we got all these points. Okay, and we write okay, so we will write plot of what's called as noisy underscore sig. You have seen the original signal, and now we will press enter, and we got this attenuated thing, that is noisy signal. So in this way we can create noise, or we can generate or introduce a noise within any sort of signal within the Scilab. So hopefully you got the concept. So thanks for visiting our channel, and don't forget to subscribe.